What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So, if you didn't see my video that I posted recently about kind of selling a lot of my crypto, I titled it Selling All of My Crypto or Selling Everything. And I wasn't selling everything, I was selling everything in one position. So, as I was seeing that one position, I sold it. That other position, I sold it. And it wasn't the fact that I'm selling every single, investment that I had. I have certain keeper plays that if you guys want to see all of those keeper plays, feel free to go over to my NFA channel. I'm going to be posting a video on every single keeper play that I have there that I kept with me. But let's not talk about those positions that I'm keeping. Let's talk about the positions that I sold off. Now, selling off all these different plays like Shiba Inu, a little bit of Shiba Inu, right? I still have my main amount of Shiba Inu that I had. Um, Selling off of Polymath, selling off of Anchor, selling off of ACH, even though I believe in all those positions and where they can go in the bull market. I still had to make that move because of reasons that I kind of covered in that video. So if you haven't checked that video, feel free to check that out. But now I have a total of about $9,600 that I'm able to do whatever with. Now I'm going to pull that out and put that into a bank account, pay off the or pay off the credit card bill that we have, the massive credit card bill that for some reason ended up accumulating a hell of a lot this month. But again, explained all in that video. Feel free to check that out. um, I do plan on doing that, but in the meantime, I have about 15 days to do something with that. So I can technically do a swing trade, a day trade, whatever I wanted to do, something short term that I can make some money with, and eventually turn that into something a little bit more as we see quicker trades, right? If I make a mistake and I end up losing some, that's part of day trading, that's part of swing trading. You can do that, survive the next day, find the best trade, make some money out of it, all of that stuff, right? So I decided to find a good swing trade, and I went through a screener website, which if you guys want that screener website, it's over on Patreon, where you have a bunch of different opportunities that you guys can look at. They even go through bearish and bullish moments if you guys want to check those out in different plays. So definitely subscribe to Patreon if you guys want to look at that. And if you can't find it, let me know, and you can just message me privately. And one, we can chat, and two, you can get the information that you need. um, but when it comes to making this play, you can see it in the title. I decided to go all in on Cosmos Coin. Now, Adam has been a great play for me in the past. I've made money from Adam. I've seen opportunity. I've also collected some money APY wise. I invested in at like $9, and I'm still gathering more Cosmos over on the DeFi wallet. I have about $600 that's over there. But I decided to take $9,600 and put it all in on this one position that I think could have a decent sized move. Now, I let everybody on Patreon know, so if they were looking to research it a little bit more, give me their opinion, they can do that, and that was phenomenal for them to do. But as I made that investment, it was earlier today, so it was not right now, which you're probably seeing this somewhere around 5 o'clock or so. But Adam is definitely a great play. Again, it's had so much history for me, to be able to make me about 900, or sorry, about $1,000 in profit off of what I invested initially, as well as the APY that I'm gaining and the gains that I had with that position as well. So well over $1,000, probably 1,500 ish, plus again the extra coins that I was able to gain during that like 17% APY that you can gain on the DeFi wallet. But anyways, guys, we're going to go through exactly why I made this decision, what I saw in the position, where my stop, my profit, and profit to loss ratio is, and hopefully you guys can respect that. And I'm not telling people to pull the trigger in any way. I'm just looking to put out information. So guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you guys check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. And if you guys want to follow me on Twitter at Perry8K, you can follow me over there. Don't forget about some of the links that are in the description. That does help me out as well if you guys want to check out all of those things, like again my Patreon and Twitter and my referral links. But let's get into the detail, right? Cosmos currently at $10.53. I invested right around this spot. So I'm not saying that you go and make an investment at this spot and look for the same type of outcome that I'm looking for, because I may end up selling way before you end up selling. This definitely has the potential to skyrocket a lot more, has the potential to move a lot more, especially with all the different signals that I have seen. But it doesn't mean that I'm going to wait for it to get to its peak point in order to do it. Again, I only have about 15 days to make any type of moves. So if we see a dollar gain, that's a $900 gain, right? For me, because I'm holding 915, Cosmos coins. Now, if it grows by $2 and I'm able to gain 1,800, which would be phenomenal because it would add to the overall total that I can now put, over there, or I can reinvest some of the money that I feel like I didn't want to take out, because I do like Anchor coin. I do like Anchor token, and I would like to reinvest into that play, but that's a whole nother situation. Um, Anyways, Cosmos, $10.53. We're seeing this at a $3.6 billion market cap with $72 million worth of volume. We're seeing that what I wanted to look at in a position was, I wanted to see that the chart was moving or bouncing heavily off of a certain area or a certain range. And when I went into this play, I was looking at, Atom in Coinbase, and breaking this all down, trying to look at the 6 months, and then also looking at, maybe 6 hours when it comes to candlesticks. And what I saw, actually, let's go back here. Let's look at 6 months to see if it does pop up the right way. As I was looking back here, I saw multiple opportunities to where it looks like it was bouncing, right? Around this $10.20 mark. So if we're seeing that bounce, I don't believe that it's going to go lower than that point, right? It always has that chance, but you're looking at a previous resistance point, and you're also looking at multiple support levels as it is bouncing, and so much history well above it. And as you see all of that history well above it, where you're talking about either, $14, $15, $12, $13, whatever it is, again, you see all that history well above this point. And that's what made me really, really excited about it. It's very bullish because it keeps bouncing off of this area. Now, we know that when things hit it too much, that's where you could see more of a bearish sign, actually, to where it's slowly getting to the point to where it's leveling out at that area. But when you do see leveling out and you see consolidation, that can lead to a massive bull run or a massive green candle. Now, I'm not saying that that's exactly what's going to happen. I'm not saying that you're going to make a crazy amount of money from this play. What I'm saying is that I'm looking for an opportunity to where it's not 100% that it will make a move that way, but it's something where the chances are very high that we're going to see this increase to a dollar level above where I am, $2 levels above where I am, maybe even more than that. But just know that I most likely will sell well before $15. So if it gets to $15 or whatever, you're going to see me out of that position a lot sooner, somewhere maybe around $13 or $14, because that's what I want to accept. Even though it can go a lot further, again, it's a short-term gain that I'm willing to accept, and I have a certain profit to loss ratio that I want to gain out of it, which is usually like a 5-to-1, right? So if I'm looking for no more than a $600 loss, I want to be able to gain $3,000 from it. So that's something that I am looking for within this play in the next 15 days, as long as things do go the way that we hope for them to go, and it doesn't have to be a massive bull market. If it is, then Atom will skyrocket up to $45, and that would be amazing. But it doesn't mean that that's exactly what's going to happen. It's not a given, right? It's a better chance that we will see things that skyrocket like this, but it's not saying that it's absolutely going to happen. So during this time when I invested, it did find a way to go down to 42. So it went down to $10.42. But again, my stop loss was around that $600 level. So if I lose about 60 cents, that's somewhere around that $600 level. So I'm not going to be super upset about it dropping by 10 cents, right? I'm still within that range. I don't want to sit here and give it all away. Obviously, I don't want it to decrease down to about $9 or whatever. And before it gets to that point, I'll probably definitely actually be out of that position. So again, I went all in on Cosmos coin and it was just for the short term. And again, I have about 15 days and I'm looking for this outcome. I'm looking for this to make a move. Currently at $10.53 with everything that I've seen here just from the touch points alone and the previous history of where it has been, how much room there is above this overall support level. It just shows me so many good things about it. Now, again, this is all my research. You guys can have completely different research, completely different opinion, and I totally understand. But for me, this does make sense the way that I'm investing into it. And I hope that it does go my way. It's not a given, but again, the chances are pretty high. So guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, if you guys want to check out some of the links down below, you want to check out my Patreon, exactly when I'm buying it, a full explanation of when I'm buying it and why I'm buying it, feel free to check that out in the description down below. But again, I'm going to get out of here and I will catch you guys in the next video.